Absolutely fantastic. You can grab your hoop and you can hoop with me. And if you haven't got a power hoop, do not panic. You can just listen to me because I'm going to chat away from you. If you do want to know about these, just let me know. I can recommend these. Been using them for over 10 years, so they're really good. Right, are you ready? I'm going to start hooping and I'll talk to you about what we're doing. How to hoop. First of all, do up your core muscles. Don't just brace your tummy because that pushes down on your pelvic floor. You want to do imaginary zip up and belly button in. Step into your hoop if you've got one. Place the hoop on the lower back. I'm going to put my leg in front. I'm going to turn my hoop and launch. There we go. So all I'm doing, can you see? I'm just pushing my hips forward and back. That's it. Just nice and simple. Forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. I'm not wiggling my hips from side to side. I'm just pushing forward and back with my core muscles zipped up. Right, why am I hooping? A few reasons. Number one, this is fantastic exercise for the core muscles. So when we work our core muscles, obviously people think about their tummy, they think about like flatter tummies and more nipped in waists, but it's much deeper than that. If you can work your core muscles, you'll find you're going to have mobility for longer, longevity of life. So things like, you sit down and stand up, we take that for granted, but quite often when people get more immobile or they get older, they can't get in and out of their chairs or on and off the loo, in and out of a car or out of the bath or even out of bed. So your core muscles, by keeping them nice and strong, are responsible for that. Also, the more we work our core muscles, we have a happier, healthier back. So we want pain-free backs, we want to be mobile, we want to be fit for life. And of course, aesthetically, most of us would like a flatter tummy and a more nipped in waist, yeah? So there's so many reasons why working your core muscles is good. Also, balance. The minute people start having falls, generally in older adults, their sort of mortality rate comes down. So it basically means you're not going to live quite as long. So working your core muscles for better balance is also fantastic. But let's be honest, who doesn't want a nicer, flatter tummy? Most of us do. We want to reduce bloating as well as our flatter tummies, and we don't want painful backs. So by doing the hoop, it's a really simple way of achieving that. So it's clinically proven to help reduce your waist to hip ratio, so really good for your metabolic health. But in basic terms, just like less midsection, that's it really. Also, I like hooping because when I'm chatting away to you, I find it easier if I'm doing something. If I'm standing there staring into the camera, it's really off-putting. Whereas I'm far enough away, I can kind of roughly see where I am, but that's about it, so that's good. So that's why I'm hooping. So it's a dead simple thing. I am using a Power Hoop Deluxe. I haven't got the weighted inserts in it, I'm just using it as it is. And I love it, it's a great exercise. A couple of little pro tips on this. You need to hoop the same amount in each direction. It doesn't matter if you're better on one side than the other, we all are. Until you get used to it, you just got to keep trying. It doesn't matter if you drop that hoop 20 times, don't worry about it, keep going. And when you first start hooping, you only want to hoop for about maximum of 2 minutes each side every other day, because you might be a little bit sore when you first start. There you go, so that's your Hoop 101. If you want to know more about these, I've got a 10% off discount code for it, but you can just look it up, powerhoop.com, Power Hoop Deluxe. There's loads of hoops on the market, there's some really good ones. The only reason I'm happy to recommend this is I've been using them for so long. Another little word of warning, because I'm a little bit worried I'm going to burp actually. As it massages out your digestive system, if you've got any excess air, some people burp, some people fart. So just be warned, it might happen, all right? So if you're going for a good hooping session and you've got a bit of excess air, just be warned that could occur. Anyway, right, so it's Terrific Tuesday. In the UK today, it's meant to be the hottest day of the year. If you're watching me, talk to me, where are you? Where are you in the world? What is your weather like today? It's such a British thing to do, talk about the weather. I can feel it's getting hot. It's getting hot already. I don't know about you, I don't like it when it's really hot. I like a bit of sunshine, but when it's really hot, and unless you're on holiday, it's not really that enjoyable, is it? I don't think so. So I was up and out this morning, about 6:15, doing my first dog walk. That was stressful. So I do my early morning walks, and it's all part of daily movement, starting off really well, daylight, movement, calming my mind, all things like that. It was the most stressful fripping experience of my life. Honestly, one of the dogs got out of his harness and was running down the road. Oh, it was like, I swear to God, if you'd seen me out this morning, guys, I was like a lunatic. And I'm walking, then when I finally got them back in the harness, lucky enough everyone's safe, I was marching back home. I swear to God, you know, like when you see a cartoon and someone saying lots of rude words, it would have been like a blue cloud around my head of rude words. I was like a lunatic marching back those dogs, swearing my brains out, honestly, because I was so angry. And that was all before 7 o'clock this morning. So that wasn't a very positive experience, I'm not going to lie. Right, I've done just over 5 minutes. I'm going to stop, I'm going to catch my hoop, and I'm going to go the other way. Lots of people say to me when they first start hooping, they can only hoop one way, they can't do the other. And honestly, I get it. We've all got a dominant side, but you've got to hoop both sides, otherwise you end up bent over like a banana. And that's not going to be good for anybody. So try it, try. As adults, we've got this fear of failure. We're scared of trying something new. Quite a lot of times with exercise, people want to do it, they want to get fitter and they want to get healthier, but they don't want to fail. So they just find it easier to carry on doing what they've always done rather than try something new. And that's no different with the hooping. But if you think about when you're a child, you know, learning to walk, we encourage those little people, don't we? They don't just give up because they fall over the first time and never walk. You keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. And that's the only downside, I think, about being an adult. We lose that ability to keep trying. If we don't get something straight away, we just give up. So whether that's hooping or whether that's something in life like, you know, starting to exercise or trying to eat slightly better or upping your hydration levels, especially today on a hot day, we've got that, we've got that fear of failure. So we find it easier to stay exactly where we are, doing nothing rather than making a change. But when I'm doing these chats and stuff with you, my job, well, I'm a personal trainer, a class instructor, specialise in women's health and fitness, being a woman myself. I want to make it easier for you to make your lives better, to be healthy and fit, happy and generally well. So I'll give you lots of simple top tips. So like, for example, today, we're doing, at the moment with my like PT girls and that, we're doing a step challenge at the moment. We're trying to hit 10,000 steps a day, but maybe you don't do any. So maybe just doing 2,000 a day is going to help, or maybe you can go for 5,000 or something. It's about just gradually making small little changes that you stick to. Make a pact with yourself to do it, and I will try and help you. Today is a good one, water, your water intake. How much water do you drink? So anyone watching me now, talk to me, let me know, how much water do you actually drink? Sometimes it's quite shocking how much people don't actually drink water. Tea, coffee and fizzy drinks don't really go towards your hydration at all. In fact, they dehydrate you. So I'm going to set you a challenge today of drinking your water. Seems a really good one to do because it's hot today. So if you normally drink 1 glass of water, today you're going to double it to 2. If you're pretty good, you normally drink 6 to 8, you're going to try and drink 8 to 10. If you normally drink 1.5 litres today, you're going to try 2 litres. Do you get where I'm going with this? So just try and up your hydration. And the main reason for that is obviously it's going to be warmer today. But hydration makes you, when you're well hydrated, you feel so much better. From your brain health to your joint health to how your skin looks to going to toilet regularly to balancing out your blood pressure, whether it's high or low. Being adequately hydrated will make so much difference. And the thing is, so many of us are dehydrated and feel like crap. And how easy is it to just add a bit more water in? It's not hard at all. So that's a really, really simple healthy habit that you can adopt today. Other healthy habits, I'm going to do little things each day, just a little bit. I don't want to overwhelm you by giving you loads of things. And even those of you who think you're already doing it, try and up your hydration levels today. If you're training or if the weather's hot, you need a little bit more. So that's your challenge. Sound good? Yeah? So yes, Emma, we're going to raise the challenge. Right, I'm just shy of 10 minutes. I'm just going to hoop for about another 30 seconds. If you like it, I might not be your person, by the way. I'm not going to be everyone's cup of tea. But if you're listening to me and think, oh, quite like her, great. Like this post, follow me, share it, anything, comment. I'd love to know how you're getting on. I don't just want it to be a one-way conversation. And I promise you, if you do like me and I'm your person, I will give you lots of top tips to help you thrive in your life. And if you don't like me, you're like, God, that woman doesn't have to talk for England. Don't say anything horrible. Just scroll past and just leave me alone. I know that sounds silly. Life's far too short to be unkind. And people do seem to like to say unkind things. It's weird. I'm more of a person that I like to say nice things to people. And if I haven't got anything nice to say, it's probably better to keep my mouth shut. There you go. 10 minutes done. 5 minutes each side. I hope you enjoyed that. If you want to sort of know any more about the hoop or anything, give us a shout. Let's have a look. Have we got any comments? Atticus boys. You're in the UK as well. You live over here. I'm good at hooping. Thank you, Atticus boys. That was nice to know. I loved the hoop, but when I first started, whoa, I was bad. I couldn't keep that hoop up at all, and I was on a course as well. Talk about silly. I went on a course to become a power hoop instructor, thinking, I'll be able to do it. What an idiot. Honestly, I was in a great big dance studio with about 30 other women, and my hoop kept going bang, bang, bang on the floor. It was so embarrassing. When it got to lunchtime, I was in fight or flight mode. It was either stay and fight and do it or go home. It was close. I stayed, I did it, I got hold of the hoop, I can do it. But when I first started, I was bad, really rubbish at it. So yeah, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna turn this live off now. It means I'll probably lose the live chat. So if you watch this later on replay, please just stick me a comment in and let me know how you are, where you are, and if you want to know any more about anything we've talked about today. But thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon. So I'm going to cut this down now, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys, thanks.